welcome to Sit Back with Saheli, episode 3. I'm so excited to present to you our guests today. We have Bhavik Haria from Bhavik Haria Music, and we have Ash from Shimla Catering. Hello to both of you.
Hello. Hello.
How are you doing?
Really well.
You're on the beautiful pink sofa. It's all
Love
exciting from
Love
here.
it. Yeah, definitely.
So we just obviously want to get to know both of you a little bit better. I want to know your businesses better, what you're doing, and kind of, just to understand how you're adding some value to our clients. So Bhavik, let's start with you. Obviously, you're in music.
Yes.
So talk to us about what kind of entertainment you do with music.
Yeah, for sure. Firstly, thank you for having me on the show. I started singing around 20 years ago. It came from the family. My granddad used to sing, and then it got past my mum, and then eventually me. And for the last 10 years, I've been performing on stage for programs. I've had the pleasure of performing everything from 50 people in an intimate venue all the way to 40,000 people in a huge venue. So I've had the experience of small to large, and it's been an incredible journey. Every day is a new learning, a new experience. And now we perform both for public and private events.
And what would you say, like music-wise, what do you specialise in?
So our forte is live music, obviously, with live instruments. So it's we're not playing a backing track. Everything is real life. It's acoustic, and we perform at private events, tons of weddings. So whether that's instrumental during the ceremony, and then maybe some canapé style music, some jazzy stuff, and then the Sangeet nights as well, where we do Bollywood stuff. And
is there a genre that you particularly love performing?
Yeah, so I have a sweet spot for the older Bollywood stuff and the ghazals, the traditional stuff, which I think works really well when, especially in a Sangeet night where you maybe have a DJ after to do the newer stuff and the Bhangra and the English stuff. So we do the old set and then the DJ takes
I think
over.
a lot of people definitely forget about the older people that are in the room.
Yeah, especially for the parents, they love that kind of stuff.
You obviously, with your music, are, I suppose, getting a lot of feedback, and you're making your business through just doing events. Is there something that you feel like, you want to promote more and you want to kind of get into within the industry?
Something that we're quite passionate about is just providing high quality service. So working with some of the finest musicians is sort of the top of our list, if that makes sense, and we want to do more of that. But just the flexibility or the scope of being creative with what we do is always our mission, just to be innovative in a very traditional industry.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you. And Ash,
Hello.
Obviously you're in catering.
Yes.
Catering is a huge part of the wedding day. We can't have an event without the food.
Humongous.
So tell us about Shimla. How did it start?
Shimla, what can I say? It's been a short journey so far. So it's five years coming up in November, next week actually.
Amazing. Congrats.
But thank you. It's a very fun, innovative company. It's a young company, obviously with two youngsters owning it. Well, we call ourselves youngsters. We're not very young anymore. But yeah, it's a young, fun, innovative company. A lot of different ideas that come out, mainly specialising in weddings and receptions. But we do everything around the board: the menu nights, sangeets, birthday parties. Do a lot of corporate now as well. But yeah, forte is, like you say, weddings and receptions. Having worked with you guys on quite a few as well, so
definitely.
It's always a pleasure.
What this whole industry obviously is a really hard industry to get into.
It is.
But catering, considering that there's a lot of venues that are quite particular with who they allow in. Just in general, people are used to certain caterers in the industry. How have you found that you've broken into the industry?
I think at the time we came in, we broke in at a time where we felt we will fit in to do the whole full day event.
Okay.
At the time we came in, people were going to maybe a Gujarati caterer for their wedding lunch and a separate caterer for their evening, which is, as you can imagine, logistically a nightmare. I think we slotted in perfectly where we were like, we'll do the full event. You don't have to deal with so many different suppliers. Catering wise, we'll get everything in a nutshell for you under one roof, which is where I think we slotted in perfectly.
And your chefs are from here or they're from abroad?
We've got a number of chefs. So we've got chefs from India that specialise in the Punjabi side of things, and we've got another chef that specialises in the Gujarati cuisine, as we're Gujarati
Which
ourselves.
is why you're able to really make sure that the whole menu is complete.
Exactly. We can focus on two different parts with two different chefs and specialise accordingly.
Okay, and then are you at the events?
We are both, myself and my business partner Rikesh, we're both personally at events.
Okay.
So generally we take it where if I've been dealing with a client from day one, I would be at their
Yeah.
event, and Rikesh would do the same with his.
So I suppose something that's really good about Shimla is that you're then not taking too many events on the same day.
Exactly.
So you guys are able to keep that really
Exactly,
personal
yeah. I think
touch to it.
we just, from day one, we've always wanted to specialise and focus on less events,
Yeah.
but 100% on service and quality, which is what we've maintained throughout. So.
I mean, I remember obviously the event that we did recently.
Yes.
We had our groom, he had made quite a long speech, but part of his speech for about like 5 minutes was just talking about how amazing Ash and Shimla's chicken was. So, I mean, I think that that's credit where it's due. You guys obviously are putting your heart and soul into the food, and it definitely. Is enjoyed by all the guests, and including the couple.
Yes.
Okay, so we're now going to come to the games round of the show. As you can see in front of you, there are some selection of fruits, a plate, and obviously some cutlery. We have watermelon, pineapples, kiwis, grapes, like all sorts of fun stuff here. You both have the same amount of fruit. Because we obviously have a wonderful caterer on the show, it was only fair to talk about food presentation. So I don't care what you do with them, whether that's peeling them, cutting them, you know, you have a 1 minute to present as many of these fruits on your plate and serve it to me. Okay? Are you both ready? Everything understood?
Kind of. Can we pull this a bit closer?
It's a little bit unfair. You do this all the time.
No, not
No,
really.
he
My chefs do
You
it all the time.
delegate. You delegate.
He just takes credit for it.
So you want us to present this?
I want you to present as many of those fruits as possible on your plate
Okay.
in the nicest way. Okay? Timer's ready? Perfect. 3,
Can we just
2,
use our hands?
1,
I suppose we can.
go. Oh, you got that knife straight in there.
I've got this. I've got this. Do you have to use all the fruit?
It's just as many as possible. Oh my gosh, I can't even watch you guys anymore.
I know, you've won already. You made like a little flower.
No, I'm making it now.
I don't have anything to say. I'm just so confused at what both of you are making.
10 seconds.
What?
I think we need an extension.
Okay, you know what? I'll give an extension because
Amazing.
maybe it is too. I'll give you 30 seconds more.
Oh god.
These.
Bhavic's definitely gone for quantity.
It's all about quality, mate.
I'm
All
not
about
really sure
quality.
where the quality is, Ash.
Oh, come on.
5, 4,
Got rid of it.
3, 2. Put your knife down and
You definitely want that.
present it to me. Talk me through what you've created.
I thought I'd go for simplicity, a little bit of decoration with the blueberries, the strawberry, and the grape.
Okay.
Do you want to hand it to him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here I've gone for a, the grapes are going a bit crazy. A fruit collage is what I call this.
Okay.
It's a bit like Picasso's drawings, puzzles,
So
all
they're quite
fitting in
abstract.
together. Yeah, I'm sure it tastes better than it looks.
Because you made them, right? You grew those.
But no, you've got to see the art in
He's
this.
shaking so
You've got to see the art in this.
I do need to see the art. Okay, you have to serve it to me, Ash.
This is how we would usually do it. So there you go, madam.
Thank you. Thank you.
No comment.
Nice.
It all had to be in one corner of the plate, right?
You
So-
know what? Like,
You're just missing the
Ash,
sauce.
I really expected a little bit more from you. I think being in the food industry, I tailored the whole game
Look,
to suit your
a lot-
expertise.
A lot of our events are due to planning and perfection. Clearly, this wasn't planned, right? So, well,
I'm gonna have to give the hamper to Bhavik.
Amazing.
Bhavik, well done.
Thank you very much.
Definitely enjoy that.
I totally disagree with this.
Lots of good. Do you?
What'd you get?
I will
What'd you
take
get?
a picture of this
Oh,
later,
okay.
and we'll show the viewers and see what they think. If they think
Fair
I've made a mistake, I
Fair
might send you one in the post. Deal?
Disappointed. But,
Okay. So,
life goes on.
so we're going to move on to the third part of the show, which is the rapid fire round. As I'm sure you guys have watched on the show, there are 10 to 15 seconds to answer each question. You have, questions that you can answer with one word, one sentence. It's all lots of fun. Bhavik, as you won, let's start with you.
Cool.
Are you ready?
Yep, born ready. Born ready.
Are you ready? Good. Sing your favourite song.
Wow. I'll sing a classic that everyone will like.
Okay.
हम तेरे बिन अब रह नहीं सकते, तेरे बिना क्या वजूद मेरा, तुझसे जुदा अगर हो जाएंगे तो खुद से ही हो जाएंगे.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Okay, if your entertainment was part of a celebrity wedding, whose wedding would it be?
Oh, I would have loved to do instrumental for Deepika's wedding last year. That would have been incredible.
That would have been really good. What type of food can you not live without?
Oh, Gico pizza. It's like the best thing ever.
It is very good. You're a musical instrument. What are you?
A harmonium.
Describe yourself in 3 words.
Creative, innovative, and challenging.
Your plane is about to crash. Who are you sitting next to?
Oh. I see my parents on either side.
Just one person.
I can't pick.
You've woken up a female. What's the first thing that you do?
I'd go back to sleep and hopefully wake up myself.
Okay, make the face of the emoji that describes you best. Ash, you ready?
I don't think so, but yeah, let's go.
Favourite canapé?
Oh, coriander and lime chicken tikka.
Okay. If you were an item of food, what would you be?
It's an item of food, what would I be? Wow. Chicken curry?
Canapés, starters, mains and dessert, or canapés, mains and dessert?
Canapes, mains and dessert.
Snog, marry, avoid, canapés, mains and dessert.
Canapes, mains and dessert.
No, but
Which one would you?
Which one would you snog? Which one would you marry? Which one would you
Oh, right, okay.
avoid?
So, snog, dessert, marry, canapes, avoid mains, definitely.
Yeah, I'm with you. What dessert would you be?
What dessert would I be? I think an Oreo cheesecake.
If you were a bride and you were walking down the aisle, what song would you walk into?
Oh, tough one. The one that Bhavik sang.
That was easy.
And I would have Bhavik singing it.
What would you get arrested for?
What would I get arrested for? Not turning up to an event, probably.
You and your business partner, Rick, you've woken up in a Freaky Friday situation. You have woken up as Rick. What's the first thing that you do?
I've woken up as Rick. What's the first thing I do? He would definitely go straight to the toilet and do whatever business he has to do.
So you would just do the same thing as him?
You'd have to do the same. I don't think he can go through his day without doing whatever he has to do first.
So you just, for his body's sake,
But yeah.
he would just be like, let me just
go and
take a poo.
Because knowing Rick,
Okay.
he would have had a very large meal the night before. So
Chicken curry.
get everything out and start your day, I think.
Okay. And what's your favourite food trend?
Food trend, how do you mean?
Yeah, so I mean, there's obviously loads of things that people are starting to do. For example, dessert tables, or they're going really fancy with certain canapes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, remember when the trend was just always having cones of fish and mogul?
Yeah.
What's your favourite food trend?
My one at the moment is sort of live stalls as canapes.
Mm-hmm.
Having floating canapes, but live stalls at the same time gives people more of an option and everyone's happy.
And make the face of your emoji. Adorable.
I don't know what emoji that is, but
I
the
thought
ash
it actually
emoji.
is one.
I think it is.
Yeah, I think
It definitely is. It definitely is.
Okay, so before we obviously come to the end of the show, and before you ask me a question, we want to hear 3 tips from you. So, Bhavik, kick us off with your 3 tips.
Yeah, sure. The first thing I'd say is pick a group that suits the venue, or pick a group size that fits the venue. So if you are expecting 500 guests and you're in a pretty big venue, maybe go for a slightly bigger team of musicians just to create more of an experience. Whereas if you're an intimate civil, maybe with 50, 60 people, then a solo or duo act could work really well.
Yeah.
The second thing would be to trust the band or the entertainment, whatever it is that you book, let them do their thing. You've obviously chosen them because you like them. And the third thing is provide them with a set list. So give them an option of what kind of music you like, maybe what type of music your parents like, and it just helps create that experience.
Amazing. And Ash?
I think definitely plan early. So start planning early. Don't leave everything too last minute, as a lot of brides do.
Only brides.
And grooms. Yeah, definitely plan early. Don't be afraid to ask for help where you need to. A lot of people, a lot of couples tend to think that we've got this on our own without asking advice. So definitely ask for help where you need to. I think thirdly, as Bhavik said, trust your suppliers. Once you've got your suppliers, let them handle
Do
things.
their thing.
Yeah, definitely.
Amazing. And what would you both like to ask me?
I need time to think about this one.
When you were younger, what did you want to be?
Bollywood actress.
Really?
I mean, I just can't speak Hindi, otherwise I might have still been there.
What inspired you to think of that? Bollywood films.
Massive Bollywood freak. No, I grew up watching Bollywood films. I had that whole, I was that child who just loved that attention. So Bollywood actress was like, oh my gosh, I can make it, I'll be famous. It was perfect for me. Ash, oh my gosh.
I'll keep it nice and easy for you. Your favourite canapé starter, main and dessert dish. One of each.
I'm vegetarian, so I'm going to go with the veggie options. Canapé, gobi Manchurian, obsessed with it. Main, it'd probably have to be paneer makhani
because you're vegetarian.
Because I'm vegetarian. And dessert, I'm a gulab jamun girl, all around.
Nice.
So I'm obsessed with them. So I would definitely
served warm or room temperature?
Warm,
yeah, definitely. Bit of ice cream on the side.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I'm okay with just 2.
Fair enough.
Well, thank you both for being on the show.
No worries,
it was
thank you
great
for having
having you here. I'm hoping to do some events with you both soon.
Definitely.
And thank you. Thank you so much for watching this episode. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe, like, comment, share, and turn on your notifications. See you next month.